shillings 12 million for empowering women under the AWP Poverty Alleviation Program. Politician Dr. Kizza Besigye collapsed during a High Court session. Former Kampala Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago is denied bail for a second time. Muhammad Mwanga Kivumbi resurfaced in court after days of uncertainty over his whereabouts. South Sudan continues to battle insecurity and a worsening humanitarian crisis. I am Florence. Let's have the news in detail. Government of Uganda has intensified effort to reduce poverty by rolling out Women's Economy Empowerment Program under the AWP initiative, where organized women's groups are expected to receive up to Ugandan shillings 12 million to support income-generating activities. The funds are intended to help women invest in agriculture, small businesses, poultry, tailoring, retail trade, and other enterprises aimed at improving household incomes. Government officials say the program targets vulnerable women, especially in rural communities where poverty level remains high despite previous interventions. Beneficiary groups are expected to meet accountability requirements and use the funds for approved projects. The initiative comes as a recent multi-dimensional poverty data indicates that about 12 million Ugandans continue to face different forms of poverty, with women and rural households among the most affected. Veteran opposition politician Dr. Kizza Besigye collapsed during proceedings at the High Court in Kampala after protesting the continuation of his trial over legal presentation. Court proceedings were temporarily halted as prison officers rushed him into an ambulance before he was transferred to Mulago National Referral Hospital. According to his wife, Winnie Bayanyima, Dr. Besigye later lost consciousness and remains under medical care. His lawyer and supporters have expressed concern over his deteriorating health while in detention. The High Court had earlier declined to hold the trial despite objections raised by the defense regarding legal presentation. The incident has generated widespread public debate and renewed calls for right groups for respect of due process and access to medical care. In another story, former Kampala Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago has been denied bail for the second time by the Makinde Chief Magistrates Court. The court ruled that the prosecution had raised substantial grounds against granting him temporary release while investigation continued. Lukwago's legal team adds that he required medical treatment and had fulfilled all conditions necessary for bail. However, prosecutors maintained that releasing him could interfere with ongoing investigations. His lawyers have criticized the ruling and indicated that they will explore further legal options. Still in Uganda, former Butambala County MP and National Unity Platform Deputy President Muhammad Mwanga Kivumbi has resurfaced after days during which his whereabouts were publicly questioned. He appeared before court following reports that he had first been taken to Natete police station before being presented to judicial authorities. His reappearance follows public concern raised by political leaders, parliament and human rights organizations, which had demanded explanation from government regarding his whereabouts. Supporters welcomed his appearance but continue calling for transparency and adherence to constitutional rights. International news: South Sudan continues to experience serious political and humanitarian challenges. International agencies report that millions remain in need of food assistance, health care, and protection as insecurity persists in several regions. Aid organizations warn that malnutrition, displacement, and localized violence continue to affect vulnerable communities, while implementation of countries' peace agreement remains low. Regional leaders and international community continue to urge all parties to commit dialogue, protect civilians, and implementation reforms aimed at restoring lasting peace and stability. That brings us to the end of the news. Before we end, let's have the recap of the top stories. Government launches Ugandan shillings 12 million for empowering women under the AWP Poverty Alleviation Program. Politician Dr. Kiza Beshet collapses during a High Court session. Former Kampala Lord Mayor Arias Lukwago is denied bail for a second time. Muhammad Mwanga Kivumbi resurfaces in court after days of uncertainty of his whereabouts. South Sudan continues to battle insecurity and worsening humanitarian crisis. Thank you for being with Sararights TV. You can follow us on all our social media platforms. Have a blessed evening.